John Stones has played very well moving into midfield alongside Rodri. You tried him there a few years ago, and it didn't work out as well. Has the player improved? Is he doing something differently than he was?
Yeah, I will wait to when we prove it, maybe once or twice, not much. So our shape was completely different, and that's why maybe struggled a little bit more. And now he knows, we practice more, he knows more, our routines is a little bit better, and that's why he can use it. But at the same time, it's a new position for him, and has to be all the time a lot of concentrate when you play a central defender or in other positions. Like, when you see all the game from behind, it's completely different when you play in the middle. You are surrounded for penalty. That you have to be some movements and patterns are a little bit more difficult. That's why I appreciate a lot for the fact what he has done.
And is it harder for a centre back to sort of play that right back role and come in than it is for someone like Rico?
Yeah, Rico's a perfect position for that. But he was before holding midfielder, now with the right back and play both. As much from the people from behind go forward is more difficult. The players who start to play forward go backwards is easier. So that's why you have to always to think about it.
Thanks.
Someone to go, guys?
With Kyle Walker in that kind of inverted fullback role when you can come into midfield, do you still have the faith in him that he can do
No.
that? You don't think that he would only be as a flat back for? Is that
He cannot do it.
Is that how he's changed as a player, maybe with pace or how he reads the game? Why would you?
No. The pace always he had pace. Kyle will have 63 years old. He will be the fastest players in this room. So this is not about. So play inside, you have to be some educated movements that he has another characteristics, everyone. So I'm not going to ask someone. He has done playing with the fullbacks coming inside in the past, with the four in the back and come inside with Joao or Alex or wherever are in that position. And Kyle has done. He has done really, really, really well. But this shape, 3 in the back and 2 in the middle, he cannot do it.
And is that a case of your other players like Rico Lewis are better at it than him?
It's just question of skills, the skills. So the quality, what sometimes you need some specific things. There are players that his quality is like to ask to, I don't know, Riyad Mahrez play as a fullback. So he cannot play as a fullback.
Carl's, he's an experienced player. Does he understand that himself? Does he understand that situation himself and appreciate that that's no longer his?
No, he can play with coming inside. He has done it many times. Kyle can do it. But in like the position Liverpool, Rodri and there, maybe we need time to do it and we don't have time.
Really short embargo, guys. Yeah.
Obviously, just following on from Walker, he's not been in the team last couple of weeks. What does he need to do to be able to force his way back into that team?
Himself. Training good and he can play in the 3 in the back and the right is maybe the best that we have. So now sometimes playing Manu, sometimes playing John for that reason, no specific. The reason why is a tactical reason, it's not because we lost the faith of Kyle.
And just there's been quite a lot of talk about the incident with Harry Kane on Monday night. The Everton player getting sent off.
I didn't see him. I didn't see the action.
Have you?
What happened?
I saw the player put hand to his face and just went down more than maybe he needed to.
I don't know.
Have you noticed a difference in players' reactions to tackles and fouls and things like that since you first came here? Is there more gamesmanship now than there ever has been?
No, quite similar. Before VAR, the game was the the referees it was more play on, play on, play on. The year on start to VAR, it was every action was fault, and now is I would say it's like a mix between play on and fault. So it depends on the referee.
Is the mix, is that good for the game in your
I don't
opinion?
know. I don't have opinion on that.
Hi Pep, just going back to John Stones, you've always said that you like players who can play in several different positions. You've done it by Munich with Philip Lahm, and Fernandinho did it here as well. When you came to City, did you pick John out as one who was kind of able to do that, or has he kind of progressed over the years?
You have to know the players, so you have to sign them, but you have to know them to have an idea. So John was, I think, in Everton and didn't play much in that moment. So we saw some specific things with the ball, especially in the build up and the fait de commit. But always was, I don't know, and we were happy to have him, but all that he has achieved here in the national team belongs absolutely to him. Because have these skills is just to discover, and all the managers will learn a lot about our players, a lot. So the new players coming next season, we believe it, but I don't know it's going to happen. And just to try to have, and most of the times it depends on them. But of course we know the qualities, who's fast, no fast, have the ability to make the receptions, the body shapes, and the quality of the pass, no pass, the vision, anticipate what happened, one against one. You discover, you see them day by day, train after training, game after game. Now you realize it.
If you look back 2 or 3 years ago, John came out of the team and he wasn't always necessarily a regular starter. Do you look at that point and see how much of an improvement he's made
No,
since
the
then?
question of John we had in the past always maybe lack of consistency to be fit. He was injured sometimes, that was only a problem we had with John. He's an exceptional guy and whatever. But look what happened. Since I arrived here, there are players play and after don't play. So this season, Ruben now is playing the last game. Has been exceptional. It has been Chumao, didn't play 1 minute. And Kevin De Bruyne played some games, important games, didn't play. It happened with me. I'm sorry, it's my fault. But I see the players on the training, on the pitch, and always guys like maybe now I want more players that defend better than maybe the build up, or maybe build up is done better. So always I change. Sometimes it depends on what I see. It depends with the mood of the team. I play quarterfinals the Champions League, for example, 5 in the back. One never used it against Lyon and Lisboa, because that year we defend really, really poor, and 4 in the back were incredible and consistent, but really, really inconsistent. In that moment, I decided to do this. It doesn't work. Overthinking, Pep. It works, a genius. So I saw things that make you take decisions. What they had to try to do is all the time being fit, and what we asking, there are players that they can do it better than the other ones, and that's why they play than the other ones. And what they have to do is 2 things: or complain, they will be in problem, or say, okay, I will try to do it better and better, but when they need me, I will be ready. And when that's happened, look Nathan this season. Last season didn't play 1 minute, and now is undroppable. So it's happened. Nobody has the guarantee with me. So they have to earn it, and sometimes we need a different shape for the way you make a build up or defend, and some players adapt better that we need than the other ones. It's simple as that. They take it personally, it's against them. We're not against them. It's just that we need something, and we try to use it. As simple as that.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you.